Socrates here and yes needs to be seated, cause this is a battle you bastards defeated. This is the story and struggle of every hustle. Keep spitting lyrics to retire on every muscle perspire. When we hire and fire but the streets love you, you still got your thuns and your peeps to thank of you. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing. What up, yo? It's Socrates. I've been wanting to do a video for a while on the refugee situation and what I think about it. Well, for starters, I think we should ask ourselves a few questions. The top one that I can think of is, what happens to countries that take refugees in? We have many examples all around the world. And unfortunately, the statistics are not good. They turn liberal bastions on this planet into fucking rape capitals and violent assault capitals. It's insanity. The idea that because we're at war, we should take them in. I mean, hell, when America's almost never not being at war. Who the fuck is taking us in and helping us? Is it our job to rebuild countries that we're at war with? When they bombed our Twin Towers, did they help us rebuild? No. And as a matter of fact, to add insult to injury, instead of helping us rebuild, they tried to get a mosque built on the very spot that Islam destroyed in our country. And then they called us racist when we didn't want the mosque there. How fucking insulting. We elect officials on the hopes of no taxation without representation, that they will represent us. Yet, time and time again, when they get in office, they make choices that are contradictory to our very way of life. What do we do when our elected officials make decisions that are contrary to the will of its people? Laws should always reflect the people that the laws are governing. Or else, why are those laws there? They should reflect the general attitudes and ideas of the people that they govern. Many are called racist if they come to the conclusion that a whole bunch of Islamic refugees who don't share our way of life, who want to change our country from the inside and force our people as well as theirs to abide by their barbaric rules. I can't get behind that shit. But they call us racist if we decide and come to the logical conclusion that that's the opposite of our way of life and our values. We're called racist and that we have no diversity. I got news for you. How much diversity does the countries that we're taking these refugees have? When's the last time you've seen a black guy? A lot of people don't know this, but Islam is very racist against black people. Muhammad himself was. Women are shit upon. I don't want anything to do with this bullshit. Islam has no diversity. You're either a Muslim or you're fucking shit upon or murdered usually. And from these countries, how many people are on the ISIS basketball team that are black or Chinese? Yeah, almost none, if any. If you go to China, how many white people or black people or Mexicans are on the basketball team? None. You can go around the world and do this. Except almost any Western country. We are the most diverse societies on earth. No one else allows what we do. When we draw a line, because we can clearly see some people will not have peace no matter what. Some people will hate us no matter what, will attack us no matter what. And to say that we don't want those people around and that's racist, that's ridiculous. Once again, it's people trying to escape a conversation. This intentional conflation or ignorance of the difference between illegal aliens and lawful immigrants, whether they're doing it willfully as a red herring or on accident as a straw man, they're constantly conflating anything. If you don't want an illegal or illegal unvetted people into your country, To them, that's completely racist. And to me and to people who are actually considering the argument and both sides of it, and just asking yourself the basic questions, is it better to let people who openly declare war on us every day and say they want to bathe us in nuclear clouds every single day, even mosques in our country are preaching this kind of stuff? It shows an unwillingness to have a conversation, constantly degrading people who have separate and independent or different opinions. That's not who we're supposed to be. We wait for the information to come in, and we follow the evidence where it leads. And in this case, I think it's obvious, empirically evident throughout the world, that taking in unvetted illegals is a bad idea. We shouldn't do it. We should take care of our own people first. Instead of taking in all those illegals, or let's take in everyone who, from those war zones, they're persecuting. You know, they slaughter Christians, wholesale, Jews, everyone who's not them. Why don't we take those people in? Those people would love it here. Those people would appreciate it here. Those people are actually running from a government they can't stand, not running to a place where they're trying to install the same government that they're supposedly running from. That's ridiculous. I love immigrants, but I don't give a fuck about illegals, and I don't give a fuck about half these refugees. I mean, look, we've been at war forever. Every country's at war. But, you know, they're not taking our refugees, and I don't think we should take their refugees. That's what war means. That we don't fucking take care of them. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. It's Socrates. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace!
It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire and the trouble. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire and the trouble. Give me one shot, you will not be let down. Put me in the ring with this pen when the bell sounds. 12 rounds, pound for pound, he's going down. Throwing blows to his nose, his face explodes, erasing your future and features and making holes. We came to rap battle, you came to do recital. This ain't no revival, homeboy, go read your Bible. Atomic particles, the articles, the conversation. Leave your palms sweaty, your heart beating, your pulse racing. Miracle white lightning hitting twice when I'm striking. Socrates here and your ass needs to be seated, cause this is a battle, you bastards defeated. This is a story, struggle of every hustle. Keep spitting lyrics to retire on every muscle perspire. When we hire and fire, but the streets love you. You still got your thuns and your peeps to think of you. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire and the trouble. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire and the trouble. You, me, all us seen better days. Swinging my arms wildly in a blind rage. Me, that's all cause you just can't keep cage. The struggle affects everyone differently. You don't like the rules of the game, then don't play. Only a fool plays relay with a grenade. Brains firing, signals across my synapse. The docs retiring as a symbol when my shit snaps. Acting all tough, at least that's what you say. But we rock the beats on these streets every day. You should've known better, you bastard, to face me. Get your ass anchored for actions so shady. You never win this battle, we playing four keeps. You can never make a soldier out of mice and sheer sheep. You say you ain't scared, but say fearless but fear me. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire and the trouble. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire and the trouble.
I put 8 in your face, get low when I reload. Make the roof explode, never cold, always shot on fire. Live wire, I mean the Eddie change his name to Crimson, get confetti on. Ready 6 minutes or more, free till the break of dawn. Yawn so contagious, play this and I never see. In the party mobbing like Z, see your baby mama, now we on the creek with genius. when I speak. Go reek a penis when she speaks. Pussy gonna pay my rent for 52 weeks. So when I speak, I teach one lesson. To fuck with Crimson with no question. You step out your shadow with two Smith & Wessons. It's a struggle when Crimson's on that ass. It's a struggle when your getaway car runs out of gas. It's a struggle when Crimson rips off your face and wears it as a mask. It's a struggle when I fuck your bitch, why ask?
It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire in the trouble. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire in the trouble. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire in the trouble. It's a struggle when you get tired of firing your rebuttal. It's a struggle when you need a lot of money on the double. It's a struggle when you perspire in the mire of your bubble. It's a struggle when you acquire the fire in the trouble.